Hi guys, this is Tim Queen and today I'm going to talk about success in business and life and why everything is a numbers game. Now when I'm talking about numbers game, I'm talking about two things. For one, we have something that you want to sell. This could be yourself. If you're going dating, this could be a product, it could be a service, something you want to sell to others to invest in. And then you need basically two things to get to that point. First one is traffic, when you have to get people to see the offer, the opportunity, and then you have to convert them. Let me give you a couple of examples how this would work. For example, you might have a product to sell and you're driving traffic from Google to your website, and then you're converting a certain percentage of the people to buy it. You might get 1,000 people from Google coming to your website. Let's say 5 people convert and then you made 5 sales. Now what you can do is you can see this as like a funnel. People from Google, there might be a conversion already happening on Google. They might decide if they click or not. Maybe 10,000 people saw your link, but only 1,000 people clicked on it. And then on your website, 1,000 people came, 5 people bought. Maybe there is a couple of tweaks that you can do along the way to increase the number of people who convert. Maybe you can add additional information, common questions that people ask onto your articles. So the article is actually giving them more information they need to feel confident to make a buying purchase. This way, you can basically see this entire thing as a numbers game. And every step along the way gives you an opportunity to optimize your conversion rate. Maybe you can change the title of your article to get more people to click on it on Google. Maybe you can change the layout on your website, make a more modern theme, restructure the layout to make it more readable so people can actually read the content instead of clicking away, clicking the back button. There's also conversion. How many people directly go back, bounce off your website, and how many people actually decide to read the entire thing once they're there? Then how many people read all the way through the bottom? That's another conversion. If you're really a boring writer, not many people will read all the article all the way till the end. So you have to use your writing style of improving this to get like another micro conversion. And as you get better and better in optimizing all of those steps, in the end, the number is growing from 5 to 10 to 20. Who knows? Potential is basically endless. There are many other places where you can use a numbers game. The most obvious one is to have paid advertising. You're paying a certain amount per click. Now you know exactly how many clicks you're going to get, but you can optimize basically your profile while you're targeting. Changing the targeting options might improve your conversion rate, how many people click on it. Might also increase the quality of people who come to you. Now as you drive the traffic and you improve your conversions, you're getting a result in the end. And this is universal in life. And a lot of people forget about this and they're getting hung up if someone is not buying. They might talk to someone over the phone and the person says, yeah, I don't want to buy. And they get heartbroken and think like, oh no, I don't want to live anymore. Like, I want to die. Like, nobody likes me. And this is just wrong. You just have to see the entire population. 8 billion people on this planet. A certain percentage of those people will be perfect buyers. They will instantly buy. You don't have to do anything. And then there is a big number of people who will never buy, ever. And then there is a good amount who are maybes. And those are the people who need all the little small tweaks along the way. So what you're doing is basically you thinking about the yellow ones. The yellow ones is actually where you're putting in a lot of work. This is where the bulk of your purchases will come from, the people who are like, maybe want to be convinced. And then you just have to see some of them you will be good enough to convince, others will not. It's just not the right time, or you didn't use the right words, or use the conversion method that convinced 3 people over here, but alienated those other 3 over there. So sometimes you have to make choices, and there will never be something that works for everyone. And that's just how it is. And you just have to accept this and then just see how this works. You will always lose people along the way. Of the 10,000 people who search the Google term, only 5 people will buy. And this is the same in personal life as well. Although we sometimes forget about this. There is a certain percentage of people who are compatible with you. Some people might be compatible with you for a longer or shorter period. Some people might be your best friend, but only for the night. Other people you can spend the rest of your life with. Some people are quite charming in the first couple of months, and then they're getting super annoyed after like a year or 2. Some people you can watch your favorite football game with. Other people hate it. but then you might be able to watch like a favorite movie with them that the person who likes to watch the football match would never touch. You have to find like what is the best thing that you can do, like the sum of all parts where everything is like fitting together. And the same is true with your customers. It's not always like a perfect fit. They also have alternatives and choices. Sometimes some factors are more important to them, and that's why they make a decision. And there's nothing bad about this. Like, it's just life. A certain number of people, 10,000 different criteria, they're making the best choice they can. They're picking, maybe like you're highlighting the 37 choices that is really speaking to them, and that's why they make a buying purchase. But another person might have different preferences. So you can take out all the emotions from your purchasing process. You can just see that some people, everyone is making choices every day. Almost nobody's getting like the perfect solution, and we're all making like trade-offs and trying to find the best world solution that is satisfying most of our needs, is making the most check marks on most of our criteria, or at least the ones that are most important to us. And everyone has different criteria. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about the process of having a numbers game in business and life? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe for more videos like this in the future.